Have you ever felt paralyzed with your past fears? Our past is a collection of memories, experiences, and emotions that shape who we are today. But what happens when the fears of our past continue to influence our present? Many of us carry the weight of past fears, traumas, and insecurities into our present lives without even realizing it. These fears can manifest in various ways, holding us back from reaching our full potential and living a fulfilling life. Our brains are wired to prioritize survival, so when we experience trauma or fear in the past, our brains create neural pathways to protect us from similar threats in the future. However, these protective mechanisms can sometimes become maladaptive, leading to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. The good news is that we have the power to break free from the grip of past fears and reclaim control of our lives. Here are some strategies to help you navigate past fears and live a more fulfilling life. Acknowledge and validate. Take time to acknowledge your past fears and validate the emotions associated with them. Recognize that it's okay to feel scared or anxious, but it doesn't define who you are. Challenge negative beliefs. Identify and challenge negative beliefs that stem from past fears. Ask yourself if these beliefs are based on facts or assumptions. Practice reframing negative thoughts into more positive and empowering ones. Practice self-compassion. Be kind and compassionate to yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and understanding you would offer to a friend facing similar struggles. Seek support. Don't be afraid to reach out for support from friends, family, or a therapist. Talking about your fears and experiences with others can provide perspective and validation. Take small steps. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate each accomplishment along the way. Gradually exposing yourself to feared situations can help desensitize you to them over time. Fear is a universal emotion experienced by all humans. It is a protective mechanism that alerts us to danger. However, when fear stems from past experiences, it can become a debilitating factor that hinders personal growth and overall happiness. Within the sphere of behavioral science, overcoming past fears is critical for personal progress. This idea, mostly rooted in the concept of operant conditioning, encompasses the alteration of behavior through the means of reinforcement or punishment. Past negative encounters, especially those that sparked fear, serve as deterrent stimuli, typically resulting in conditioned behaviors geared towards evading similar situations in the future. Thus, conquering past fears entails a psychological conditioning process known as extinction, which requires repeated exposure to the fear-inducing stimulus in a regulated and secure setting, potentially diminishing the conditioned response, in this instance, fear. This extinction procedure, a commonly used strategy in cognitive behavioral therapy, can pave the way for individual evolution. Moving past this stage of avoidance triggered by fear enables individuals to embrace opportunities they might otherwise avoid, widening their experiential scope and augmenting their cognitive framework. Therefore, the capacity to boldly face and triumph over past fears is instrumental in fostering intellectual growth, adaptability, and emotional toughness. Here is 10 practical ways to overcome past fears and move forward. 1. Reflection. Reflecting on past fears involves acknowledging and understanding the root cause of your fears. Reflection can come in the form of journaling or meditating on your past experiences. 2. Acceptance. Accepting your past fears is an integral part of overcoming them. Acceptance does not mean you agree with what happened, but it allows you to acknowledge its existence and impact on your life. 3. Therapy. Therapists can provide professional guidance to help you deal with your past fears. They can teach you coping mechanisms such as cognitive behavioral therapy, which can help you change your pattern of thinking. 4. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and not allowing your mind to drift into past fears or future anxieties. Mindfulness exercises like yoga, meditation, and deep breathing can help manage fear. 5. Setting achievable goals. Setting small, achievable goals can help you gradually overcome your fears. For instance, if you fear public speaking, you can start by speaking in front of a small group and gradually increase the size of your audience. 6. Self-care. Taking care of your physical health can have a positive effect on your mental health. Regular exercise, healthy diet, and adequate sleep can help manage stress and anxiety. 7. Seeking support. You don't have to face your fears alone. Support can come in the form of friends, family, support groups, or online communities. Sharing your fears with others can make them seem less daunting. 8. Exposure therapy. Facing your fears directly can be an effective way to overcome them. Exposure therapy should be done gradually and under the supervision of a therapist. 9. Positive affirmations. Affirmations can help reprogram your subconscious mind to replace negative thoughts, fears, with positive ones. 10. Continuous learning. Understanding your fears can help you overcome them. This can be done through reading books, attending workshops, or watching educational videos about fear and anxiety. Overcoming past fears is a journey that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. The strategies discussed can be a starting point to help you break free from the chains of past fears and move forward towards a happier, healthier life. The approach based on these strategies aims to empower us to confront our fears and equip us with practical tools to overcome them. Remember, it's not about eliminating fear, but learning how to manage it effectively. Remember, your past does not dictate your future. By confronting and overcoming your past fears, you can create a present and future filled with courage, resilience, and possibility. Take action. Start making small steps towards facing your fears, and finally be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, but with perseverance, you can move forward. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips on personal growth and empowerment. Let's serve ourselves first. Because serving ourselves first is not about being selfish. It's about replenishing our own reserves so that we can effectively give to others. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-care fuels the energy and resilience required to serve and care for others. It is an undeniable truth that one can only give what they possess. This principle applies to different aspects of life, but it is particularly significant when it comes to physical and mental health. Many individuals strive tirelessly to support their loved ones, often disregarding their own well-being. It is crucial prioritizing self-care, even as we seek to meet the needs of our loved ones. It argues that achieving a healthy state of body and mind is a precondition to effectively caring for others. Overcoming our past fears, taking time to meditate, seeking professional help when overwhelmed, and fostering a positive mindset are all actions that contribute to our mental well-being. As an example, consider a parent dealing with depression without seeking help. They may struggle to provide emotional support to their children due to their own mental health challenges. However, a parent who prioritizes their mental health can better navigate life's challenges, thereby setting a positive example for their children and providing them with a stable, supportive environment. Scholarly research provides further validation for these arguments. A study by the American Psychological Association, 2013, found that caregivers who neglect their well-being often suffer from caregiver burnout, characterized by exhaustion, decreased interest in personal activities, and reduced ability to provide care. This study underscores the necessity of self-care not just for the individual's sake, but also for the effective care of their loved ones. In conclusion, it is clear that if one is struggling in life and trying to care for their loved ones, they need to prioritize their own physical and mental health. Only when we are healthy and content can we effectively extend our support to those we love. It is not a sign of selfishness to prioritize self-care. Rather, it is the most selfless act as it equips us to be a reliable source of support for our loved ones.